Hey guys, good morning. As I promised, second video of the day, I told you I'm going to be reviewing. I might be reviewing this fragrance from House of Bvlgari for women. It's called Goldea, and this fragrance actually. First of all, it doesn't belong to me. This is my best friend's bottle. I told you I have a series of reviews coming up. Last that I reviewed from her collection was this one, Gucci Bamboo. I was not the most impressed by it, but it's a nice fragrance. So. The fragrance review, it's thanks to her courtesy. Second of all, I would love to do as many female fragrances as much as I do male fragrances, but unfortunately tend to buy more male fragrances because I tend to wear them more. But I don't mind borrowing from some of my friends, or once in a while buy some really great fragrances that if they really move me. Okay. Sorry. So as you know, my health is not the best, so the voice is not also the best. I'm taking antibiotics. I'm trying to do videos in between. So here we go, the review for Goldea. So this fragrance, it's the another line from women, for women, from the House of Bvlgari. Bvlgari also has the Omnia line that I really am very familiar with, and they have their other female fragrances. They have a lot of fragrance in the collection, and they have some men's fragrance. They have some female fragrances. They have like a lot of jewelry that they make. Bvlgari is a jewelry house, so the presentation, as you'll see, it's really awesome. And I'll spray this fragrance. I'll let you know who is it for. This one, it's kind of expensive. I think Goldea is about $65 to $70 for 90 ml bottle like this that I have today, and I believe they have a 30, 60, some other bottle sizes. Also, they have some other versions of it. I think there is a darker version of it, like I forgot the name. I think that's called the Roman Night. I was just reading up on it. Roman Night, Goldea Roman Night, and also Goldea Roman Night Absolute or something. And there's also a rose variant of this. So there are quite few flankers of it. So let's see how this fragrance smells. I really like this one. This is going to be a positive review. I really dig this juice. This is beautiful creation. So here you go, the box. This is how that box looks. It will look very familiar to if you know Bvlgari Man in Black. Similar sort of box shape, but a little bit bigger. It says Bvlgari here with a V. You guys know the history of it. It's been explained in the different channels many times, so they use a V instead of a U, Bvlgari. And Bvlgari, if people say Bvlgari. And this is Goldea in a golden sort of a section. It's EDP 90 ml. The back, some more information. It's nice, got this nice pattern going on at the back. Looks really good, and the box really represents how the fragrance is supposed to be. Bottom, it's like this, your batch code and everything. So this is made in Italy. Bvlgari are made in Italy. So the bottle here, it's just before I talk about the fragrance, this is a 10 plus, A plus for presentation. If you just look at it, I mean, just look at this for a presentation. This actually does look like a queen or princess or something, Princess Leia, like from Star Wars, right? Princess Leia, I don't know how you say that, Leila. Anyway, so it actually does represent a queen or a princess. I think it's a golden princess or something like that it represents. So I really like a lot of bottles like Dior's J'adore, and I like Alien. I like a lot of bottles from these houses. This is one of those best bottles that I really love. Really heavy and a lot of attention to detailing. So this bottle, if you turn, I mean, if you see, the bottle is in the middle, the glass bottle, this part. This at the side, I think it's metal. Like a jewelry or something, like a bagel, bangles or something, bagels, something to cheat. And you can actually see through the bottle. This part is inside is empty. And if you turn, same thing at the back, okay, but up there it says Bvlgari. And this part here, it looks like an eye or some like a precious gemstone. I don't know what that is. And it has some nice sort of detailing here. So women actually could tell better. I mean, if you see at the reviews, I'm not expert on women accessories, but it's really beautiful, omen-like and goddess-like kind of a bottle, really. And I like the cap. It has it's not doesn't click onto place, but it does hang on. But I feel a bit insecure because the bottle is very heavy. So I would suggest you pick it up like this. Bottle cap has some weight to it. It's like this, and the atomizer inside is white. If you're scared of fakes. Okay, so let's spray this and let me tell you about this beautiful fragrance. At the bottom you expect to find sticker. Okay, so let's try this on the paper. My scent of the morning is this one, Sike All, the unisex fragrance, one of my favorites from this house. So I'm wearing that right now, so that's why I'm not spraying in my arm. Let's try this beautiful spray. Okay, nice little mist comes out. And this fragrance, I would classify this as a fruity, kind of like a floral, musky fragrance. It's a loaded with musk. But the first thing I will let you know, this is actually a beautiful fragrance. Why am I calling it a beautiful fragrance? Some fragrances, they just overdo it with their sweetness, with their musk, with their sillage, or projection. It's too loud sometimes, too girly, too floral. I'm not very big fan of those fragrances. I like fragrances, they actually make a statement by not being too bold, but they're already present with their, I mean, this presence is very strong. This fragrance has strong presence, but it doesn't overdo it. Okay, so first thing, I sniff it. When I smell it, I get a beautiful fruity musky blast. So this fragrance has 3 stages. It has musk enlisted, okay, on the Fragrantica nose breakdown. It has top note musk, heart note musk, and base also got some musk. 2 different variants of musk at the base and the first 2 stages, but musk nonetheless. So you smell, there's a beautiful opening of, to me it felt like at first some orangey kind of opening, but when I looked at it, it says it's raspberry. So there's definite fruits in this. It's a sweet, fruity, musky opening. Okay, and if you really like floral fragrance, even if you do not like, I highly suggest you check this out, because it's not those kind of florals that will annoy you. Okay. Excuse me. So this fragrance, strength on this is very, very, very good. It has very long lasting performance, but it's kind of on the projection, it's kind of on the like very delicate side. It's not shy, but it doesn't go like reach out like decadence. If you look at Armani C, those are going to fill up a room. This initial spray, it will fill up a room, but it will not disturb your nostrils. Okay, that's the best thing about it. Longevity, I would give it like very good 9 out of 10. Longevity. Projection, 8.5 out of 10. Seasons to wear it, I think it's gonna be good for summer and spring. You can wear it all year round, no problem, but it's mostly spring kind of fragrance on a rainy day, spring day. And the what follows after that opening fruity musky note, it's ylang ylang, jasmine, okay, and then the musk again follows. It follows everywhere. So it's kind of like a that ylang ylang, the floral. It's a kind of funny name, but I love that note in fragrances. It has some sort of, it almost smells like, the musk almost smells like, like Mansera Holidays, if you know that one. Has a sort of like coconut feel, like a how I describe this as like a body suntan lotion kind of thing. You also get, you look at the juice color, they're kind of similar, but I'm not saying this smells like this, but it gives me like a cocoa butter, like not cocoa, buttery creamy sort of a suntan lotion feel with the coconut. This one also gives me that. I don't know what's causing it, because I don't think there is any coconut enlisted for it, but it's a very nice sort of creamy, I guess the musk. So it's beautiful wearing. It's like kind of buttery, it's like how English say butter. It's kind of like a buttery, sort of a smooth, but it's not too buttery, it's not too powdery, it's not too lotiony, okay? So it's just enough, right? So it doesn't have a white baby powder smell that many people will be like, oh no, it doesn't have that powdery effect. So the florals is beautifully mixed. Sorry, that flu that I have, fragrances kind of has that effect when you sniff it up close. So yeah, so the fragrance, I recommend you go 2 to 3 sprays with this. I think that will be adequate. You can wear it in the daytime, smells like a daytime fragrance. You can wear it for dating, just daily as a signature scent, going out, for everyday usage. I think there's a good fragrance for it. It's a very heavy usage in anybody's rotation, I would imagine. The base, you're gonna get that musky base once again, and perhaps there is some sort of like, I'm getting like almond kind of a feel coming up. So it's like a creamy, buttery, floral, fruity, musky kind of fragrance. So when you sniff it first time, you automatically fall in love, because it's kind of like almost juicy, because of the raspberry. So it's very beautiful, women like fragrances. I'm not gonna say it's super girly. It has maybe perhaps 20 plus written on it, but this is also, teenagers can wear it, okay? So for the price point or whatever, like Bvlgari is not as pricey as Dior or Chanel, but I think there's a good fragrance right here to look at. And longevity value, if you look at, very good value for money. And if you are looking to give something to your wife, I think there's a good fragrance for that. Valentine's Day, if you're looking to get something for your girlfriend or sweetheart, great fragrance for it. I would highly recommend this. This is one of the nicer fragrances. Definitely I like it more than Gucci Bamboo. And Gucci Bamboo, I gave it like around 7, if I'm not mistaken, 7.5. This I'll give it like a 9, solid 9 out of 10. Not quite the perfect 10 club, but I really like the way it smells. It's very strong. I'm sorry that I keep reacting to the fragrance because of the system is disturbed. But yes, once again, last time, it's a very beautiful fragrance. It almost gives you the vibe of a golden kind of a fragrance, golden princess with a nice kingdom. It gives you that feel. Very luxurious, fancy fragrance, okay, and with a beautiful bottle as well. So there you go, 9 out of 10 for Bvlgari Goldea EDP 90 ml fragrance. Okay, check it out. I think this is something you can look at. It's different than what other offerings in the market. It's almost like Olympia, but Olympia is too sweet. This is less sweet, more florals, more classy. Goldea by Bvlgari. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye bye.